It's 11:28. And what am I doing out here in the middle of the night? Well, they got a big operation going. Thought I'd share with you. They're doing a grind and overlay right down here, Bellevue Avenue, all the way down. It's disrupting everyone. No one can sleep. Now, it's actually pretty good. It's going pretty quiet if you can see it. But anyway, this is the first time I've done anything where I'm hand holding the camera. I didn't feel like fooling with a tripod or anything else right now, but I figured I'd let you in on this, walk with them down the street and show you the operation. They're doing what's called a grind and overlay all the way down through here, where they take down about a couple inches, maybe 2.5 inches of the top layer, because this place has been cut up so many times. They've had utilities going down through here, new electrical and tie-ins and everything, so everywhere you go there's a patch in the road. And so they decided, after it's all said and done, get all the utilities, upgrades, water and storm lines in and everything like that. They finally get everything in, and then they'll do a grind and overlay and stripe it and put all the turn lanes in and everything, and it'll be beautiful. So they're gonna be paving. This is Wednesday. They're gonna be paving on Monday. I just talked to the city inspector for the transportation. They're gonna be paving on Monday. And I think he said if everything goes well with the rain and everything, if the weather holds out, they'll be done by Thursday. So I'll be down here for that. But enough of me yakking for a minute. Let me point the camera at what's going on over here just to show you the smooth operation. They just take this thing a strip at a time all the way down, and they're on their last run. So we'll walk with them. That one's full. Look how quick this is going. I can't even walk fast enough. The one truck's done, the other one's getting ready to jump in front, and they'll just keep on going. So this is kind of new, a little walk and talk. I've been wanting to do these kind of videos for a while. Got to get my beard all straightened out. So here we go. Let's watch this guy back up. I'll try to get ahead of him and keep going. Got a cool machine or what? Got the other trucks down here waiting on. Looks like these guys have done this before. Let's see how he has to turn out a little bit for these manhole covers, just to ease right by them real nice. And then someone will come back later on and kind of clean up around them. So if you can see in front of the machine, there's a little bit of a lip, and that's what he's taking down. That's about the thickness that he's taking down. We have a manhole cover right here in front of me, so we'll watch him as he gets up to that point. That's why I talk about they have to slow down a little bit and kind of ease around this, and they'll come back and detail the rest of it before they do the paving. And here comes the mini detailer on the Bobcat. Well, it's not a Bobcat. Bobcat's a name brand. Skid steer. Just one guy on that big machine with a bird's eye view of the edge of that curb. So these guys are running a little bit too fast for me. I had to stop and get in the car and move all the way down here about a mile away. Kind of like running ahead of the parade because the elephants are walking too fast. So I'm running ahead to get back in front of them. They're way down there taking that last little strip. But then this area here, they're going to start doing another big wide swath. So they'll be taking the last 2 lanes. So we'll see if we can wait for them here. I don't know if I'll stay up all night to watch them, but we'll get you some good footage and just show you the operation. The biggest part about this operation is the fact that all these cones, all this traffic control, we got officers. Where is he? Yeah, he's out there. Got the red sticks, making sure traffic goes where they're supposed to go. We got laborers out here that are flagging and watching all the roads from the side roads to make sure people go in the right direction because they got to move the cones over and shift traffic left and right to that's the hardest part about this whole project. If they could shut the road down from end to end and shut all the side streets and everything, they'd run down through here with 4 or 5 machines and get it done in all about 45 minutes. But the biggest part is the traffic control. You still have to take care of the public, still have to make sure everyone's safe. It's surprisingly a quiet operation. When you think of grinding asphalt, you'd think, oh man, there'd be a lot of noise, a little bit of dust from throwing it in the truck, but for the most part, they're going down here pretty smooth. It's not all that disruptive to the public, but it has to get done. It's kind of funny, everyone likes nice clean streets, no potholes and no imperfections and no dips and bumps and everything like that, but at the same time, they don't like to be inconvenienced for the work that's getting done. So that's a hard part about this type of road construction, the inconvenience, and that's why they come in and do it at night. Whole lot less traffic. It's after midnight right now, and I'm probably talking too loud. I might be waking up some people around here, so I'll try to mosey on before they throw something at me. So let me get out here and I'll point you at another traffic control officer. Stand out here in the intersection and wait for the parade. So I just talked with the city inspector and he said, yes, they're doing 2 inches of overlay and it'll bond great on this surface, get rolled out nice and smooth. It's beautiful. But he's here to make sure everything's done right. So he's gonna back up, pick up where he left off. Let's see where he drops off the edge. There we go. He'll get it lined up real nice to maximize his cut. Get the truck into position. Got the director out here watching the other side of the machine and watching the trucks. The operator's over on this side this time. Got some assistance with the controls. Set it for depth. Get ready to start tracking. When they get done with all of this grinding, they'll make sure all the little ramps and the bumps so the cars tomorrow and over the weekend will be able to get up and down. It's kind of difficult. Some of these manhole covers stick up a little bit, so don't drive your Ferrari down here for the next few days until we get some paving, or a Lamborghini or something like that, which there's plenty of them in this town, so that's kind of difficult. They'll scrape the oil pan off real quick. If you look behind me where they've already ground down, they get out here and spray paint some crosswalks and things like that so that during the day everything's legit, everyone knows where to go. You don't want to leave anyone with, without any directions. They put in some temporary arrows and anything else that's necessary on the streets. Make sure people go slow, and they'll keep track of it. But that's how this operation goes. They've only taken a couple days or a couple nights to take all this down. So they'll be back on Monday and start the paving. We have some good information for you there. So one last look of what's going on here, and we'll get out of here. It is 1:11 a.m. just for you guys. I'll stay up late. I get sleep in. I'm retired. Anyway, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.